Bonjour, and thanks for joining us on the National Real Estate Cafe in Paris. That's right. We're going to take you all around the world now because we got tired of just a cafe, so we're going to have some fun. You know what's fun about the Eiffel Tower here? Believe it or not, do you realize that was sold 3 times?
Wow.
And people got loans on it and the whole 9 yards to con artists that sold the Eiffel Tower to very rich people. How about that? I bet you didn't know that, Gino.
That's brilliant. What can
Yes.
we sell, Don? We're in the wrong business.
No doubt. We help you get loans on homes, but not the Eiffel Tower. All right. So today we're going to talk about, ironically, affordability.
Right.
And affordability in the housing market. So let's jump to some slides here and kind of help you out with that because there's a lot of misconception about where we are with housing affordability because interest rates have inched their way up a little bit and prices have gone up quite a bit. But believe it or not, housing affordability is still strong.
Yeah, there's a couple of things to take into consideration here. One of the things that's going to happen is, yes, interest rates are higher. Yes, purchase price are higher. So affordability must be lower, right, Don? Not necessarily, because we should see wage inflation.
And exactly. So wage inflation, more people having jobs in general helps obviously the affordability index. And it's not as high as you thought. You know, everybody was concerned that with the rates and prices going up that we're running, it's not the time to buy. But we believe that homes are still affordable.
Well, rates have gone up marginally, let's be honest. The impact to payment on most transactions is less than $100 a month.
Right, right.
You know, so reality is, and on most of the average price homes across the nation, less than $100 a month has been the change due to interest rate. And maybe if you combine interest rate and purchase price, that's $100 a month. So for some of you, that's like your Starbucks budget. So I think it's better to buy a house than to buy Starbucks.
Yeah, I agree. So let's go to this chart because this will kind of help out a little bit with where we're at because obviously, you know, 2009 to 2015, we had a big affordability issue because one, there weren't very many loans available.
Well, that's actually opposite, Don. That's when it was super affordable from '09 to 15 because the properties were in the doldrums.
That's why we took it out because that doesn't really count.
Right. That was just abnormal. But if you look at normal in the 90s, you're looking at we're still much more affordable than we were back in the 90s and even the 2000s.
And that's the point why we wanted to bring up this chart. I mean, it's a lot better. You would think back in the 90s it was a lot more affordable, but that's not true. We're almost twice as affordable now because the prices and incomes have gone up since the 90s. So right now, I'm telling you, just like, let's see, let's go to this next slide. This is basically a little run by the U.S. Affordability Index. It says stronger wage growth, just like Gino said.
Hey!
Is this silver line? So I had to give you some kudos there.
All
Gino.
right. And I don't read these beforehand. Like Don says, I like to just show up.
Bottom line is we just want to let you know that affordability is still great because a lot of people are afraid of housing because of the housing crash. But right now, those of you that are getting into homes qualify for them. That's a good news. For a while there, yes, if you breathed and you were alive, you got a loan, but now you actually have to afford the home, and affordability is great right now.
Today's mortgage vintage, as we say, the loans that are being originated today are some of the safest mortgages that have ever been originated. So we don't have a fake real estate market like we did back in the early 2000s. This market's real, and it looks like it's here to stay.
Well, especially with the low inventory. So if you're worried about that, get in now because that means higher prices for you. It means appreciation. One of the best savings plans you will ever have is buying a home. You heard it right here in the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Gatling and Gino Franchi.
Check it out at nrecafe.com or text NREC to the number 58885 to get these every day on your phone.